I am not gonna waste your time. The technique is called negative visualization. Here is how to perform the technique in 3 simple steps. Step 1. Think about a thing in your life that you rely on, like a person you love, your health, or your house. Step 2. Take that thing and imagine how worse your life would be if you didn't have it. Do this for a few minutes, but don't overthink your loss for longer. Make your negative visualization very analytical. It doesn't have to arouse any strong emotion. Its goal is to make you happier, not more depressed. And step 3, think about how amazing it is that you have this thing. Here is what you will get from this video. Firstly, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about negative visualization. Secondly, I will tell you what are the benefits of the technique. Thirdly, I'm going to give you a few examples of negative visualizations. Fourthly, I will explain to you why I think that negative visualization may be a great alternative to gratitude journaling. And lastly, I will tell you exactly what to do to exploit this technique and apply it to your life with minimal effort. Negative visualization is a technique that Stoics use to improve their lives. Stoics are people who practice Stoicism, and Stoicism is an ancient philosophy adopted by a lot of powerful and famous people. For example, Marcus Aurelius, who was arguably the best Roman emperor of all time. What is cool about Stoicism is that its aim is to help you live the best life that you possibly can live. That's why it was created. So it's not some more philosophical bullshit. Stoic ethics are 100% practical. They can improve your life. Negative visualization is just one of the psychological tools that Stoics have created to enrich their lives. So what are the benefits? Most importantly, it makes you more satisfied with your life and stops you from taking things for granted. If you contemplate on how bad your life could possibly be, then the sheer visualization is likely to make you more appreciative of the life you actually have. So if you contemplate a loss of a thing that you have, then it will make you more happy about actually having this thing. Negative visualization is a great tool to fight off hedonic adaptation, which is a term by which we call our proclivity to get bored with new stuff that we acquire. At first, brand new car gives us a lot of joy, but after some time passes, we get used to it and take it for granted. That's hedonic adaptation. Negative visualization helps us to not get used to the thing that we possess, or at least to extract more joy from possessing them. Another great benefit of negative visualization is that it lessens the impact that a bad thing will have on you if a bad thing actually happens. So if you think about a bad situation, which you do in negative visualization, and that bad thing actually happens, then it will have less negative impact on you because you are more prepared for it. So if you contemplate on how impermanent things are, like your health, having your grandparents, or your job, then when you lose those things, you will experience less negative emotion. Now I am going to give you a few examples of negative visualizations so that you can get a better hang of it or perform the exercise live if you want, as I give you those examples. So first, think about how your life would look like if a person that you care most for died. How would you feel? If you want to perform the exercise, then pause now. Second, think about how your life would look like if you were homeless. What would you struggle with most? Third, think about how your life would look like if you were crippled or lost some vital life ability that you possess, like walking, seeing, or hearing. What are the things that you wouldn't be able to do because of that loss? If you want, then pause. And you don't have to always go big during your negative visualization. You can think about losing your fridge, your air conditioning, having a headache, or breaking your leg. Negative visualization will make you more appreciative of the world around you and of the things you usually take for granted. I believe that negative visualization may have a similar effect to gratitude journaling because they both make you experience more joy with what you already have. So our story technique is counterintuitive in a sense that you actually spend time contemplating negative scenarios as opposed to gratitude journaling, where you take a thing and think about how great it is, but then you write it down. So that's why I think that negative visualization may be even more effective than gratitude journaling, as by the means of a contrast that you get from contemplating the evil opposite of the thing that you love, you may experience even more joy. Remember that negative visualization's ultimate purpose is to make you more appreciative of the world around you. And maybe we should actually mix those two techniques and write our negative visualizations on a piece of paper. Do you have any thoughts on this? Alright, so now you should know what negative visualization is and how it works, but how can you apply it to your life with minimal effort? I will tell you exactly what to do. First, choose days in which you would like to perform the technique. It doesn't have to be done every single day. Let it be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, for example. On those days, use negative visualization while commuting to work or school. This way, you're using the time that you're likely to be wasting anyway by scrolling or listening to the radio. Just remember not to get too emotional about the technique, make it very analytical, and take care of your safety. If you're driving a car, then maybe you should perform the technique while you're in a traffic. 5 minutes will be perfectly fine to make the technique work. Key points of the video. The philosophy of Stoicism is very practical and it can be used to improve your life. Here are the 3 steps to negative visualization. Step 1. Think about a thing in your life that you rely on. Step 2. Take that thing and imagine how worse your life would be if you didn't have it. Do that for a few minutes. Step 3. Think about how amazing it is that you actually have this thing. Negative visualization makes you more satisfied with the things you already have and stops you from taking them for granted. It also lessens the impact that the visualized negative thing will have on you if it actually happens. Negative visualization is similar to gratitude journaling, but it may be more effective. Use negative visualization few times a week for 5 minutes while commuting to work or school to drastically improve your life. On this channel, you are improving your life.